Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video, we are once again going to be discussing a pretty major part of Ninjago Season 16, and a theory that includes several pieces of supporting evidence. Following the Ninjago Season 16 leaks that we received over this past weekend, a lot of people have certain questions about what's going to be going on in Ninjago Season 16. Or, again, whatever you want to call the Summer 2022 season, still does not matter to me. But in regard to a certain fan question, several people are asking whether or not PIXAL herself will be a major part of Season 16, because judging from what we've seen from the actual set leaks and a very peculiar statement made by Ninjago series creator Tommy Andreasen, some people are fearing the worst for PIXAL in Season 16, and I include myself in that department. Throughout the entirety of Ninjago, PIXAL has had a pretty interesting run, all things considered. First appearing as a minor antagonist, later turned protagonist during Ninjago Season 3, she eventually was broken down during Season 4 and became a sort of AI in Zane's head, almost like a Jarvis type scenario for Iron Man. But gradually, PIXAL got tired of being stuck in Zane's head all the time and decided to rebuild herself in a brand new body, taking up the identity as Samurai X, after the title was abandoned by Nia in favor of becoming the Water Ninja. As I'm sure you guys know, PIXAL became the new Samurai X, and she's been Samurai X for several years at this point, including most recently in Ninjago Seabound. However, due to a lack of PIXAL's name appearing in these upcoming Season 16 sets, and with the addition of Nia becoming Samurai X one more time, again, people are fearing the worst for PIXAL, myself included. Will PIXAL actually die in Season 16? Well, we have some evidence that might actually support that, in addition to what we know from the Ninjago set leaks. Ninjago series co-creator Tommy Andreasen uses his Twitter account a lot to promote various things about the future of Ninjago. You guys are familiar with that at this point. I've already done several videos in the past talking about Tommy Andreasen tweets, and he actually tweeted something a while ago that you guys have been sending me recently after the Ninjago Season 16 leaks dropped this past weekend. And again, this tweet may actually suggest the worst for PIXAL's character. The tweet in question, you'll see it on your screen right now, is a relatively old tweet from October 23rd of last year, but a lot of you guys have been bringing this to my attention now, and I feel like it definitely is worth considering after what we got from the Ninjago 2022 summer set leaks. Somebody on Twitter asks Tommy Andreasen, will we ever see Zane and PIXAL kiss? A pretty interesting question, all things considered. Not sure why we need that per se. I mean, they are a couple for sure, but I don't think it's super necessary to show that, but you know, to each their own, I understand. Tommy Andreasen responds to that post though with this: careful what you wish for, not all kisses are happy ones. Oh boy. So that tweet combined with the Ninjago Season 16 leaks, yeah, will PIXAL actually die in Season 16? I mean, the evidence kind of suggests it, but of course we can't say for sure. Tommy's tweet could mean a multitude of different things. You know, kissing someone goodbye is commonplace in several cultures, and in Ninjago, that would probably happen between couples or established relationships. So if Zane needs to go somewhere, or, you know, do something else entirely, maybe that kiss to PIXAL will be the last one from Zane to her, not the other way around, meaning that something might happen to Zane. However, considering how Zane himself appears in multiple Season 16 sets, it's apparent to a lot of people that PIXAL might be the one to bite the dust, especially because of the whole Nia is now Samurai X debacle again. In the Ninjago Summer 2022 set list, we do have a set for a new Samurai X mech that doesn't really include PIXAL. Before we continue with today's video discussing PIXAL's potential demise, let's jump over to promobricks.com and take a closer look at that actual set description. Alright guys, so the set in question that we're going to be taking a look at in today's video is set number 71775, Nia's Samurai X mech, and PromoBricks has attached an image of Zane's Titan mech from Legacy, just to give you guys a sense of what this mech is going for in terms of a design, especially in regard to the knees and whatnot, but that's a discussion for another day. The actual description itself, just reading through this super quick, actually does not include PIXAL at all. As you can see here, in addition to Nia as Samurai X, there are also new minifigures such as the brothers of Senseibu and Garmadon. Also included are Nelson, Vengestone Pythor, and a Vengestone General. Nowhere here does it say PIXAL. Even down here in the minifigure selections, PIXAL is just not included, which is kind of strange because it is a Samurai X mech, and PIXAL is the current Samurai X. But apparently starting in Season 16, Nia will take over as Samurai X once again. Kind of confusing, and I will be doing another video in the future discussing that aspect of Samurai X, going back to Nia. But in terms of PIXAL, where exactly is she? Because she's not not here. She is not in this set. When this set was first announced, a lot of people just assumed it was going to be PIXAL's mech, because obviously PIXAL's current mech in the show we had not yet received a set for, but it appears as though that this samurai mech will also not be PIXAL's, but will actually be Nia, because she's back as Samurai X. Meaning what exactly? Well, let's go ahead and talk about it. So yes, PIXAL is no longer Samurai X according to the Ninjago Summer 2022 sets. However, the show might take a different approach. Maybe it is a PIXAL themed mech in the show, but Nia just comes back to pilot it for some reason. But I'm still fixated on the idea that PIXAL might die in season 16. So let's just say for a second that PIXAL herself will be killed in season 16. How would I personally like to see PIXAL's death go down? Well, honestly, I wouldn't really want PIXAL to die at all. It seems like kind of a weird character to kill off, but hey, tension needs to be made, consequences need to happen as a result of either new villains coming back or the ninja doing something stupid, so PIXAL's demise could very well be a segue to something greater. I mean, obviously with several Ninjago villains coming back, one of them stands out to me for having a very specific relationship with both Zane and PIXAL. I'm of course referring to the Overlord. The Overlord during season 3 took advantage of PIXAL's body, corrupted her, and basically made her a spy for the Ninjroid army until Zane purified her using the Technoblade. Afterwards, PIXAL was present during the Overlord's defeat at the hands of Zane, ultimately leading to Zane's sacrifice that we saw during the ending of season 3. The Overlord, I would argue, doesn't really hold a grudge against PIXAL, but he does hold a grudge against Zane. You can see where I'm going with this, right? If the Overlord will come back in season 16, I feel like he might be the one to actually slay PIXAL. The Overlord has a connection to not only the character of Lord Garmadon, but also to Zane himself, because Zane was another ninja that defeated him and got in the way of his ultimate conquest. In the present day, if the Overlord is truly back and seeking revenge on the ninja and all of Ninjago, maybe he'll go after PIXAL as a way to get back at Zane. To me, that would make a fair bit of sense, and if PIXAL were to be killed by a certain villain, I feel like the Overlord will be the one to eventually do it. However, like I said, even though the evidence does highly suggest that PIXAL will in fact die in season 16, we certainly do not have a guarantee or a 100% confirmation. And I feel like theorizing about PIXAL dying in season 16 isn't completely out of the question. The evidence does indeed suggest that to an extent. But if PIXAL is to really die in season 16, I think the Overlord might be the one to do it, again as a way to get back at Zane for defeating him all those many years ago during Ninjago season 3. So thank you very much for watching today's video, you guys. That'll pretty much wrap it up from my thoughts here today. Leave a comment down below discussing what exactly you think is going to be going on with the character of PIXAL in Ninjago season 16, and what do you think will happen to her based on the evidence that we have from both the leaks and from Tommy Andreasen. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. That'll pretty much wrap it up from my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and as always, check out the links down below in the description for other forms of social media. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Once again, you guys, my name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.